What up guys, Second Reject here, and I got another deck profile for you for once. I actually did 2 videos in 2 days, but this one is just kind of a fun deck. It's not competitive at all, and it's a hybrid deck of Blue Eyes and Dark Magicians, which honestly I thought, Seto Kaiba, Yugi always had rivalries, so why not? And they've always had really cool cards like, I can't remember the name of the card, but the 5,000 fusion that they finally made. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Why not just make a deck revolving them? And sadly, I don't have any of the original art cards because personally, I actually like the alternate arts for most of them. I think I have the normal art for Dark Magician Girl, but yeah. So, without further ado, this is just a fun deck. Um, 2 Dark Magicians, movie Dark Magician, dual power Dark Magician, or movie pack Dark Magician, dual power Dark Magician, and uh, Dark Magician Girl, movie pack, normal, two of each. As weird as it sounds, because I want to trip out my Blue Eye stuff more because it's stronger. And then we have 2 Illusion Magicians. I do believe that's our name. Yeah, because I slaughter freaking names of every card in the game ever. And then we have 2 robes for special summonings of the magicians, which is great. And that's it for the Dark Magician side. I mean, we still have spellcasters. We have Maiden of White to get our Blue Eyes going. Get the target for effect, or I do believe it's target for effect. I'm just kind of doing this quickly, but yeah, target for effect, and we can get some craziness going. Instead of Lord of D, we run King of D, so we can throw away a few spell cards because there's a lot of targets in here I don't like seeing multiples of, but I have them in there just for situationals. And you can get a flute or remedy, and I only have 1 remedy, I do believe. We have 1 apple magician. Or chocolate magician, I'm sorry. I kind of want to bump her to 3 because of her effect is so good. It says, hey, discard a card and you can draw a card. She gets targeted, switch the target to whatever you threw in the graveyard. So, like, say we had a Dark Magician in our hand, whatever. Target gets attacked for whatever. Make that card that's attacking half, and then make it target Dark Magician. A lot of cards aren't going to be, under 2,500, or, a lot of cards aren't going to be able to beat over 2,500 half-life points. I'm debating on taking this out, honestly. It's decent, but it's more for, it gets destroyed, now I get a dark card, but a dark dragon. I don't have any dark dragons. This would be more for my buddy's build. He's got a red eyes, blue eyes deck, which we kind of just were having fun with. Sorry, I do this a lot. But now we're into the dragon part of the deck. So with him, yeah. And then we run 2 stones because why not? I was thinking about running the other one, the Stone of Ancients or whatnot, because that's just as good. But I don't have any right now, so I'm just running Legend. We have 1 Blue Eyes Neos, or Deep Blue Eyes, I'm sorry, not Neos. And then we have 1 alternative. Got this from the movie pack, which is kind of dope. Yeah, I know this is for people that are actually looking at this deck going, man, this deck kind of looks decent. Yeah, that card is almost impossible to get if you really want to commit to this deck. I just kind of got it off luck. $30 card last I checked. We don't have the original arts for Blue Eyes, which is depressing. We have the movie art, which is better, but I don't know what's up with the... Yeah, we have 3 of those because he's one of our boss monsters, and it's doing that thing where it wants to focus in on... Come on. Okay, there you go. We're going to focus in on it. And that's it for our monsters. Now we're running some spells. 2 Dark Magician expanded. I don't actually use this as often because, as I said, hybrid deck. So I usually use Magical Contract Door, which makes it 10 times funnier because you give them you can give them a spell card, so you usually give them this because you're usually not going against Dark Magicians. I don't know how, like I said, don't play competitively, but playing locally would be kind of funny just to give them, or you can give them the second copy. I've done that before too. Then we can, 2 card of consonants. I almost said condolence. 2 cards of consonants. You basically say, hey, I'm throwing my stone into the graveyard because he's a tuner, and you draw 2 cards. We'll draw power. I'm probably going to bump this to 3, but 2 ancient rules. I only have 1 hollow because, we have 2 flutes for Lord of D. We have 2 United We Stands, 1 Revival, which is okay, and 1 Monster Reborn. That's all our spells. Kind of just making this a quick little video of. And then for our traps, we have 2 Magician Navigation, 2 Eternal Souls. I actually don't use it as often in this deck, so I might just take it out entirely because, like I said, hybrid deck. And then 2 Dark Renewals. So that's for the deck traps and stuff, which deck itself, really fun to play. It's definitely not for like Link format if you just want to play old school ways, which I usually do when I'm at work playing with the guys. So we play old way, which is pretty decent. But cards I wanted to put into this deck, maybe this guy, because Dark Magician, Dark Magician again, and dragons. Buster Blair, of course, because you can't have Paladin without Buster. And then Chaos. If I do this, he's actually really cheap right now. I think he was like $1 on Amazon. He's probably cheaper on TCG, but I can never find anything because that weird price cap. But anyway, he gets destroyed by battle. He can special summon a Chaos card. I don't remember if it's from the deck or hand. Spell card, trap card is or effect is activated. Quick effect, you can target 1 card on the field, destroy it, and if this virtual card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Chaos or Black Luster Soldier ritual card from your hand except for this card, ignoring its summon condition, which is really good. If I do it, I'm probably going to bump him to 3, and then I'm probably going to make it like a half. It's going to be just a Chaos deck with my hybrid deck. This was just an idea I had, and I personally love like the concept, but the execution sometimes kind of sucks because sometimes I'll get a dead hand. I'll just have all my spells or all my traps, as little as I have, and then I can sometimes get my way out of it, but not as well as most of my other decks because this deck was just kind of let's make something fun. But hope you enjoyed it, and I think this is the first week I did 2 videos in a row from 2 days that I'm off work. But yeah, hope you guys like this. I probably won't do any combo, unless you guys really want to see it. I won't do any combos off this deck. This is kind of just an idea of fun. But yeah, I'm going to do combos and deck profiles whenever I can on Tuesdays, Wednesdays. But have a good rest of your day, and have a good one, guys.